There, welcome to part 3. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. And I forgot to set the timer the last time, and I did not want to run out without allowing you to see most of what happens to this painting, which looked pretty cool through the camera viewfinder. We're using basting brushes, not much, and bamboo skewers a little bit, and a lot of chain. And I'm thinking that I would like to clean off some of my chain. And I wish I had more of my tools clean, but I keep using them so frequently. My little catalyst, my Princeton catalyst spatulas, that they're all in the bucket right now. So I guess it's okay if I have chain. And I just gave myself some nice chain to use and clean my hands off for a second. And I'm gonna make some more plant life, alien plant life, such as it is. And grab some, where's my red? I know you're here. Show yourself. There you are. So I'm giving myself permission to just go ahead and add whatever I want to the chain pulls. And then maybe I'll go in and change that up, or maybe I won't. Depends on if I run out of sunlight before I'm done making this video, honest to God. I haven't used much gold, and I want some more red over there. Kind of like the way it was before, but then I feel that way all along the way. You just have to be brave enough to keep going sometimes. So let me see what happens when I just put a dot of paint down and grab my chain. I didn't really want a handful, but that's what I've got. And add a loop with some white paint. Do I have enough white paint in the background? Probably not. Maybe so. It does seem to be working. I think I'm going to stop there before it works any less well and add some more. Only this time I'm going to put a dab of white next to it. This is not a clean hobby, I gotta say. But I have some white on that now. If I can get it to go back in there. Yep, I got some funky flowers, and I'm liking those funky flowers. I'm going to see if I can use less is more. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I'm lucky that I got some heavy white paint there. I don't mind if they're a little off-kilter or a little asymmetrical or not round. How about that? I want something down further, but I kind of feel like I don't really want any green to be in the way. So I'm going to try it with some white. I'm going to fill in the missing area. I'm feeling brazen and brave. I'm going to have to pick an odd number. I'm going to take the paint I've got left in my chain, hopefully, unwind it a little. And use that paint very slowly and carefully. And since my chain is still wet with paint, and let it collapse. Still learning how to make circles. They're cute, but they're not perfect. I haven't figured it out exactly. Still, that's not bad. I don't think. What else have I got? I gotta finish up pretty quick here. Well, it's not behaving as well as it was before. I liked it better when it was behaving, and maybe I have too much paint on there, and I guess we'll see in a second. I could always add my skewer to it. I see I've got a little stem I want to go over the edge. Maybe a little white paint in there too. Maybe an orange color I would rather have also. Okay, that's a lot closer to what I had in mind. It's not perfect, but it's okay. I kind of want some leaves. I'm not going to worry about that. I'll wipe off my skewer. Could be just whatever it is. I know it's taking a long time because my paint is drying in some places anyway. I thought I had the chain all figured out, but not so much. Alright, so I've only got this area down here that I feel like I need to do something to, and honestly if I left it, it would be okay too. What are you? I'm shedding little something or others. I'm going to just give myself permission continuously to find colors that I like and see what happens. Continuing on with a chain. I have to finish up. I gotta walk the dogs. I kind of forgot about it. But I'm not unhappy with any of that. I think that's going to work out the way I want it to. I just had to be brave enough to put it down and give it a shot. And I gotta be brave enough to call this good in a minute too. So I'm going to take that chain and that purple. I'm wondering why I can't get the loops the same way I could get them before. Maybe it's because I don't have the same amount of paint. Yeah, that was a little better. Alright. So that's not terrible. I kind of like that actually. Kind of want a little bit more white. But it's interesting to try and figure out which way you're supposed to be pulling it in order to keep the area you want performing the way you want it to. Now I could probably add a lot of dots to this or something else, and I'm not sure how it's going to pan out, and I kind of really feel like finishing it tomorrow at this point, but I don't hate it either. I kind of really like it. I am going to use some of that green that I put down there and put it back in here. if you move slow enough, a big if, you can manipulate the chain well. I'd like to finish up with a little sideways streak. There doesn't really seem to be any way to taper the chain out. It's a sort of an all or nothing gig. I say that, but I don't give up easily. I'm still trying. And the paint on my chain is setting up, so that's the problem. I have most of a connection for every flower. I got some strange stuff going on. I like strange stuff going on. I'm going to call this good for today. I'm going to give it a little bit of a torch. I think I might have to allow myself the pleasure of touching a few things. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. And I kind of like that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it again. They don't have to be the same, they just have to be similar. We've got one orange one. Alright, so take my chain out of there, and where's my torch? There's my torch. Don't probably need the torch as much with the chain as some things, because chances of the bubbles actually surviving, not that great. But it is nice to see the little patterns pop up sometimes. I see I've got a little issue going on right here, where I want that area to be completed. And a few other places that could probably just use a few dollops of this or that. But I don't want to do any more. If I want to do some more, I'll wait till the painting dries and we'll do some more tomorrow. But otherwise, this is done. And kind of cool. And I'm not unhappy. And thank you for joining me. And thank you for all the contributions. And thank you for all the cool comments. I appreciate your appreciation, like you wouldn't believe. You make my day a lot of times. I see that orange splooge there. I don't suppose it makes any difference, and I probably shouldn't touch it, but I did. Okay, never mind. So, chain goes in the bucket. Check out the Facebook albums, volumes 1, 2, and 3 that contain the wet and dry artworks from YouTube, and my Instagram and my Pinterest boards are at the bottom. The paint pouring recipe is in the description under the video. There's Teespring clothing, and my Amazon link will take you to the book because I can, which we're hopeful about becoming successful, and you can help. And I see stuff. That I have to fix because I'm compulsive. So maybe I'll add some gold tomorrow, but otherwise I think that's pretty good. Skewers will heal a myriad of things. Alright, so I love you guys, and if you ever want a painting, you know where to get one, just ask, and I will give you my email and we can talk about that. And if you enjoy the videos, there are another 380 some odd, at least, at this point. So I hope you enjoy those, and I will see you in the next video. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, late in the day, and ready to clean up and go in the house. I hope you have a wonderful, happy new year. Bye for now. Priscilla out.